Welcome everybody to Persona 5 Royal. Let's go ahead and craft some infiltration tools today. Let's see, always could use more lockpicks. In fact, I'm going to need some more in class.
Yeah.
Nice, got an extra one.
Yeah.
More proficiency is always nice. And we got the extra point with a rank up. Proficiency level 3. We are now skilled.
All right.
Well then.
Can't go wrong with that.
Well then.
Yep.
Yo.
We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Aha.
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real?
My name is Nakanohara, Natsuhiko Nakanohara, the one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cap.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
Rame, you
You
say?
think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right. We got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Oof.
Suicide.
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left. But he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again, please make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me, it's to save the life of another man as well.
Oh? What do you mean?
Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
Will do.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Let's save Yusuke.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen. Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, Since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout? My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout.
Not much of a hideout with
Target
people
this time
moving
is
around.
Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady Ann's chastity is on the line.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace. After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Your mission to change Madarame's heart has begun. You must steal his treasure by the deadline. Mission start. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to exit. A few other things that we're going to do first. But we'll get there. Don't you worry. First things first. We want to go to Central Street. We need to go to the Velvet Room. Just punch us in.
Listen up, inmate! We are introducing a new regimen to your rehabilitation in the form of challenge battles. For these trials, we will permit the cognitions of your comrades to fight at your side. Cry your tears of joy! Depending on your results in combat, you will receive some form of compensation for your efforts. Should you prove successful, there is no doubt that you will be rewarded and strengthened in body and mind. We've even prepared a special stage for you to undergo this part of your rehabilitation. Take this opportunity to demonstrate the furthest reaches of the strength you've gained up to now. Should you wish to attempt this at once, we shall oblige you.
Challenge Battle. Now, Challenge Battle is completely optional, but you can get some pretty decent items from it.
You certainly.
Done already?
I don't need to do anything with him just yet,
No slacking off.
but I do want to exit and then re-enter the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
Seems you've gotten used to coming here. You must surely be accustomed to infiltrating palaces by now. Well, somewhat. Regardless, you have yet to obtain a truly acceptable number of personas. This is not the full potential of the power of the wild card. I suppose this is a prime opportunity to help further your rehabilitation along. Don't worry. This assignment is not mandatory. Think of it almost as a test of strength. What is this assignment?
Now. Listen up, inmate.
So we need to get a Jack Frost with Mabufu.
Farewell.
Now, this is something that we do want to do. So in this case, I'm just going to make sure I register my personas.
You'd like to register this? Are you sure? Are you sure? You'd like to register this? You'd like to register this?
Alright. So those are all done. Now,
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute them.
we're going to fuse.
What path do you want?
And there's a Jack Frost right there. So in this case, I'm going to do Bareth and Silky.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
And this Jack Frost needs to learn Mabufu, which,
Select
if
the
it levels
skills
up,
you'd like to inherit.
it should learn. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll do dodge fire, and why not? We'll do decrease
It
attack.
will receive a fraction of power. Then let us begin.
Not that I'm intending to necessarily keep the Jack Frost. Behold, the Magician Confidant is awakening your persona's hidden power. In this case, learns Mabufu.
You change
So
your
now-
mind done already? What?
I still have business here. Now if we talk to them,
Do you need something?
check on status of penal labor.
Hmm? It seems you brought the specified persona. Huh. Fine, I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm surprised, inmate. Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation. In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility. It's rare to see you smile, Justine. You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey! Are you laughing at us?
I sure am.
Know your place, inmate! As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress. That is the extent of it.
Sure.
I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement. It's like you forget where you are, inmate. You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress. Very well, then. If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison. It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate. Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate.
I've made a deal with Carolyn and Justine.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And with that, the Strength Arcana. Twin Wardens. Group Guillotine allows you to fuse 3 personas to create powerful new ones.
All right.
Now, it's time for your next task. Farewell.
We request an Ame no Uzumi with the skill Fray. Please come and talk to us again once you have it.
Hey.
So, that's all I can really do as far as this is concerned. Now, if you are at least level 16, you can, by fusing, get those other personas that they are talking about. But I did need to sacrifice a couple of the ones needed to make that Jack Frost. So, I'm going to try and get those ones back.
Justine, you handle this. These are the paths you have walked.
So, let's see. That's the Fool. I don't need the Silky, but the one I do need is the Barret.
Is this what you want? A fee is required. This is your power.
At the very least, I need that one. And I think that's all I really need right now. I don't need the Bicorn. I don't exactly need Kelpie. I don't need Devil, not yet. Alright,
Are you finished? What?
so I want to go back now.
No slacking off.
Alright, so now that we've done that, let's go pay a visit to the doctor. I want to do a clinical trial.
Well then. Oh. And? Hey!
Let's see. Dr. Takami will help. Will be the one that we choose here.
Hmm. Hello? Fine. Hmm.
Hmm. $1,000,000 yen, huh? Let's see. For this one, we want to choose. You seem happy.
By the way,
Yes, my assistant, Guinea Pig. Death,
Alright.
rank 4. And we get some guts. As we usually do.
Bye.
For this one, we want to choose I'll reflect on my mistakes.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Now that we've gotten them to leave, we can do the crossword puzzle. Where is art shown off and sold? Well, we should know what this is, considering who we're going up against. Gallery. A room or corridor where artwork is on display. The gallery is also the area where observers go group together for all sorts of events, from court to golf tournaments. It can also refer to society at large, especially in regards to the majority opinion, or even a passageway made by an animal, such as the tunnel system of a mole.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Extra knowledge is always good. And now, from here, let's go to Shibuya. And we want to go to Station Square. And we want to talk to this guy.
Please consider what I have to say. You.
I'm interested.
Hmm? If you'd like.
I'd be glad to. I can't pronounce his first name, but last name Yoshida.
Very well. Everyone. However, thank you.
I don't think it really matters what you pick here, the best interests of all?
I'm glad.
You have my support.
Thank you. No. Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Once again, this must be done so that we can eventually, you guessed it, gain him as a confidant.
So, it's you. You did use this line before, now that I think about it. I hope you understand. Allow me to warn you again. Don't involve yourself any further.
Waiting for me, are you?
I only saw you coincidentally. I have no time for such an ambush. If you continue sniffing around my sensei, we have ways of dealing with that. That's all I have to say.
Oh, yes. Here's a question.
Which famous ukiyo-e artist of the Edo period is said to have moved residence over 100 times? For this one, we want to go with Hokusai.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
Nice going!
Ah.
Hey! Hey!
Well, I will say the plan for now is to call the video here.
The rain.
When we return, we continue on with our day. Until then, I'm ZeroKaiX. We'll see you in the next one.